trying to get this car ready to go. Trying to get this car ready to go to the paint shop. So we're gonna try to get glass out of it. What do you think? It's gonna be pretty simple to get them in and out.
Alright, mine wasn't too bad to get in and out. It's funny how the weather strips just fall off and go right inside. You know what's funny is, so this is a 79. From a 67 to a 79, a lot of the stuff is so similar. Like the door handles and the rods and the latches and all that still.
The mechanism don't even have to come out.
Oh, we don't.
The track stays in.
Right. It's a good thing. That's what I was trying to, like on the later models, on the earlier models. So you take these out, and the whole glass and the mechanism and all comes out the bottom of the door. So on this model right here, this stuff don't fit to the door, so it got to come loose somehow. But I know I got to take the quarter glass, the vent glass, and this, and it'll all come from the top. But on the earlier models, you don't take your track loose from your glass, and it comes out the bottom hole, with a regulator and all. But I was trying to see on this 79 what the best way to do it is. And it makes a big difference when a convertible.
Alright, so just take a minute to catch up. A lot of work went on this weekend. Started Thursday afternoon. I went to Mr. Ed's, picked up another shipment of parts for the little Empi amp. We got some parts for the transmission, new starter bushing, just a whole bunch of stuff. Last night I got in here, got back to cleaning up the transmission parts, the side plates, and the axle tubes. Got them cleaned up and painted in hopes of putting them on today. Start putting it together and putting it on today. Steven come by this morning. We got all the glass out of Karmen, and as you see, we got Karmen loaded on the trailer, ready to go to the paint shop. Possibly tomorrow. I just had to see. So now I'm gonna spend a little time cleaning up the back end of the Empi. Just get it cleaned up and put a little paint on it. Start getting ready to put this transmission in later on tonight. what I did, clean these bearings out. And put a little bit of this 90 weight gear oil on. This stuff's thick. So it'll get on there and do its thing. So another thing I did while I was cleaning all these other parts up is I put the spider gears and all in the wash tank. So they could be getting cleaned up and be ready to go back in. This is all new to me. I've never done this part. All new. But we're learning. And we're having a good time learning. Maybe we don't put them in there until we get ready to put the axle on. I don't know. So now we're going to put the transmission back up there.
What are you going to do with this old transmission?
Huh?
What are you going to do with this old transmission?
65.
Sir?
65.
What are you going to do with it?
Give it back to the guy that owns the car.
Well, there's the front rack and the floor too.
Start them right here on these right here. It gets a big, if you notice, there's a heavy washer. Let me say this. There's a heavy washer.
These
Yeah. Gets a washer.
on each one?
You kind of wipe them off before you put them on. A washer, then a thin washer. It goes on these outside ones.
On the outside? Oh, outside ones.
Yeah. A washer like that, then a thin, and then a nut. Is there a bigger size nut than that? That may be it. Where's the, hand me a thin, put me a thin washer on that right there. 'Cause I gotta pull it up with the, now put one on this stud right here. Alright, so I'm back down here just still working on this transmission. Trying to get it as good as I possibly can. I want to give it a good chance of survival. It's a used transmission I don't know nothing about. But I'm pulling those cone off of it. Take a look at that, replace that gasket. Just make sure it's all good and clean. Make sure it ain't stopped up nowhere. Now we're just putting the nose cone back on, got it all cleaned up, polished the shifter rod, put the new gasket in it, put a little silicone under it. It's kind of nasty. Kind of worried about this transmission. Transmission come out of this car was the original 6-volt transmission. So this is kind of new to me. I just want to make sure I've got the right stuff. I've got the 200mm flywheel we're going to use to get it all cleaned up. But you can see it fits in the bell housing without any grinding. I just stuck a gland nut on the output shaft and put the flywheel up on there. And you got plenty of room. So I compared that to the 6-volt transmission, and it won't even go in there. It had to be a lot of clearance. So, I believe we're going to be okay. keep it as flat as possible. So you feel that right there?
Yeah, that's
That's what we gotta be careful of.
yes.
Thank you.
Yes.